Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. And yes, I did just finish watching Katy, even though I kind of started it last Friday, not this Friday, coming up, but last Friday. Anyways, pretty good episode. Kind of takes place right after KO proposes, and before Katy could answer, she gets ring robbed or whatnot, and then she goes on to this self-discovery, if you will, and she tries to figure out her way to answer KO's proposal and whatnot, and Josie is doing her own thing. Jorge gets shot down because it's New York City, and he has to deal with the consequences of blowing up, or pretty much blowing up at a Broadway director who's pretty well known. And I get it, I understand where he's coming from. You've been told no after no after no from Broadway producer to Broadway producer, from Broadway director to Broadway director, to this person telling you no, to that person telling you no. You don't have what it takes. You don't have what we're looking for in this thing, which happens to pretty much everybody who is trying and wants to be an actor, or either an actor or somebody big in the spotlight. Trust me, I've been told no multiple times for different reasons, and trust me, being told no is not a good feeling. I understand what it's like to be told no over and over again, but being told no helps the growth, helps the person, helps you see what you have, what it takes. Whether you're told no for being, if you want to be a singer and you put yourself out there, and a music label says, no kid, no, you don't have what we're looking for. That hurts. Ooh, that hurts. Nothing hurts more than a person telling you no and you don't have what they're looking for. And yes, it does hurt a bit. No, not a bit, but it does hurt a lot, because you have to have something. Everybody in the industry is looking for something. Whether it's talent, the edge, the je ne sais quoi, or whatever. the business, the entertainment business is a very, very tricky thing. And I understand where Jorge is coming from, or I believe it's Jorge, where he has this thing, right? And he's been told no. He does become blacklisted, and that's the second worst thing you can possibly. That's the number one thing you could possibly do. Get in the entertainment industry. Like, if you're if you're trying to be a Broadway actor, and or any type of actor, like, if you just want to be a Broadway actor and you get blacklisted, even if you're an A-list actor, and you have that one bad day where you just lose your shit, pretty much, and you kind of find it difficult to find work, you become blacklisted, and no one wants to hire you. Nobody wants to work with you because you had that one bad day and you just blow up and you just can't take it anymore. It happens, you know. But life is life. And you struggle so hard to get back to the good graces of your peers, your directors, your producers, your whatevers. And it's not easy being an actor, or anything else in the industry, like, or in the entertainment industry, because the entertainment industry plays by different rules than anybody else. The entertainment industry is all about who you are as a person, what your struggles, your personality, your highs, your lows. If you're a big success one minute, then you're just a bottomless totem pole the next, you know. Anything is and will happen. And it's not easy. Trust me. Nothing in this life is easy. Like, I learned that the hard way. Like everybody else, I mean. But it's not about who you are. It's about how you get there. It's about how you get to your dreams, you know? As I spit on the camera, on the phone. But nothing in this life should be taken for granted. It's a give-take, just like anything else, you know? If you put your heart and soul into something, then the outcome will be what you want it to be. Even if it's not now, you know? The growth will come. Everybody will have their time to shine. Whether it's today, tomorrow, or never. You know, it's important to it's important to see how far some things change, you know, and see how things come and go in ways. But this episode of Katy Keene had a lot of decisions, and whether or not it is who I am type of scenarios. It's like, what do I do when, for example, what do I do when I want to be the next big Aretha Franklin or Johnny Cash? I don't know. Those were the two people that just popped in my head. And I get a gig working at a music store, and as I get there, I find out that the store is closing because of things that are out of my control, that the landlord wants to raise the rent, and my boss has no way to pay the rent because business isn't blooming in a particular area. Just like Josie. And what do I do how do I come back from losing all of what I have because I want to open a art place like Andy Warhol or some other famous painter or artist, an art club. How do I bounce back from opening one of the modern day art club studios that the modern day generation hasn't even experienced? You know, things like that, you know, is very, very key to the show and the plot of everything, you know. And even though this is the second episode, it doesn't need monsters, it doesn't need murderers, it doesn't need magic to tell a compelling story. It just needs what everybody's been missing lately: heart, passion, just everything, you know. It just needs to speak to the people who are trying to be inspirations for the next generation. Whether you want to be an actor on the big screen, a TV actor, a Broadway actor, whether you want to be a movie producer, a TV producer, a Broadway producer, or director, whatever. If you want to be a musician, or executive, or a music producer, or whatever. If you want to be into fashion, if you love something, don't let it stop you. But be who you are. Stay true to yourself. Learn. Remember those life lessons we've learned when we were kids, or when you were a kid, you know? And that's what the show is about, you know? It has something to inspire for everybody. You know, whether you want to be a doctor, do it, you know? Whoever you want to be when you grow up, when you grew up, or wanted to grow up, or still want to be, never lose passion for what you are, for who you are as a person. Your dreams will always still come true one way or another. If it's not now, if it's not in this life, maybe the next. Who knows? Anything is possible if you believe in if you believe in the possibility that nothing is impossible. And I know it may not come true for many of you because you've lost your desire to pursue that dream job or whatnot, you know. But I've never lost my passion. I mean, I've doubted my passions a couple of times, well, more than a couple, but I've never lost who I am as a person. As a diehard movie lover, TV lover, as a diehard fan of the big screen, the small screen, and everything else that Hollywood has to offer. Yeah, things change. People grow old. There will always be people who need actors. There will always be actors, whether it's in the ancient times or in the earlier days of civilizations, there were actors and artists and people of that nature, like me. It's not who I am as me, but it is who I am inside, deep down inside. I love entertaining people. I love putting a smile on people's faces, whether it's my nephew's face when he cries and whatnot. I love to inspire people, you know, and that's the toughest thing we people need to understand. We should remember the important things in life. We are put here to inspire our kids, our nieces, our nephews, our closest friends, you know? And in today's age, that is even more so true than 30, 40, 50 years ago. I feel like we've lost our inspirational voices. And this show, Katy Keene, it kind of makes us remember that, yeah, we all have dreams, we all have passions, and we all can learn from our failures, our mistakes. But it's not how we learn, it's what we do with our choices and our failures and our mistakes that define how we get to our dream jobs, to our dreams, to our passions, and make our dreams, our passions, our hopes and desires just come out and become reality for us. Even though this may sound bizarre, but if you like it, you like it, and don't hate me for never seeing reading a Katy Keene comic or a animated or a cartoon special or whatever, because I don't know anything about Katy Keene. I just found out about Katy Keene, more about Katy Keene, like last week before I did the episode 1 review, which I gotta admit is a really good show, or is a good episode, but this kind of steps it up a bit more, because it focuses on people just being people, and that's what it is. It's just people being people, living in New York City. Trust me, New York City is crazy. And they explain how crazy New York City can be. It can give you highs, lows, and in-betweens. And it's not a bad thing, and it's not a good thing, It's just, it is what it is. It's the city, it's hard, it's crazy, it's what you make it, Life is what you make it. If you want to be happy, be happy. If you want to fall in love, fall in love. But also stay true to yourself, because that's the number one thing that we fail to realize. Yeah, things change. We change as the years go on. As we get older, we aren't always going to be the same person. Yeah, we might change a bit, but it is who we are. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks for watching me talk about inspirations and the show, even though it was more about what I got out of this episode. But there will be another episode review next week or this week. What is today? Tuesday? Yeah, well, in 2 days. So, the next episode is in 2 days. But the review will be either the next day. Should be the next day, which will be Friday. So, stay tuned for Friday's episode of Katy Keene Season 3. Katy Keene Season 3. Wow. Getting a little ahead of myself. Wow. Katy Keene Season 1. Season 1. Not Season 3. Season 1. Episode 3. So, my bad. Anyways, Once again, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.